Welcome to the channel. Homemade vanilla extract. Now, most vanilla extract is gluten-free, although I'm sure there's a sneaky brand in there somewhere that somehow has gotten it into it. So, while gluten-free vanilla extract is easy to find, there's a few more reasons to just make it yourself. I'm Jamie with SavorySaver. I share gluten-free recipes, tips, tricks, and resources to make your gluten-free lifestyle easier. So let's make this super quick, easy recipe. So vanilla extract, most of the brands on the market are gluten-free. It's basically vanilla beans and alcohol. However, the imitation stuff can have dyes in it. And some of you guys don't do dyes anymore. Some of you guys are allergic to them, or you have reactions, or you just don't like using dyes. So in regards to the dye aspect, that's a great reason to make your own vanilla extract. The other reason is it's much cheaper to make your own than to buy it. It's 2 ingredients, and we might as well count the third thing as its own ingredient because the third thing it's going to take is time. You can't make it today, so it's ready tomorrow. However, with it being almost October when I'm filming this, you can make it now so it's ready for that Christmas baking, or it's going to be totally ready for that baking after the new year. So if you have a batch or 2 of this going, you're always going to have it. Cost effective wise, it's great. I checked Amazon this morning, and on my Amazon, because you know all our Amazons are different, McCormick, which is widely available, for a 1 ounce bottle of pure vanilla extract was $4.79. For a 16 ounce bottle of pure vanilla extract, McCormick brand, it was $27 and change. 2 cups for almost $30. Now, vanilla beans can be on the pricey side, but I got 10 of them for like $10 or $12. The alcohol I'm using, vodka, not the top shelf. Look on down on the bottom and get yourself a cheap bottle of it. So I got the bigger bottle yesterday. This ran just under $13 at my store, but they had smaller bottles, just like a 2-cup thing of it, for $6. So let's see, $6 there. Cost of the beans, yeah, it's $16, but this is gonna be better. This has more uses. Like you can grind the beans after you're done with the vanilla extract. You can keep adding to it, so you can add a few more beans to the bottle you got going. Honestly, I don't even have imitation vanilla extract in the house anymore. I think we have some imitation clear vanilla extract, but we don't have any of the caramel colored stuff. So it's cheaper. It's, you know when you did it. It hardly, it's not gonna go bad. And this was made, I think I made this back in March, somewhere in there. So I've gone through about half of it, so you've probably seen the jar in the videos, but it's super dark. And guys, it's just a matter of time. So let's go ahead and make this because it only takes a couple minutes. So for the vanilla extract, you're gonna need the following. I've got a 2-cup jar here. It's just a mason jar with a lid, sharp knife, paring knife works great, cheap vodka, bottom shelf stuff, not the stuff you necessarily want to drink in your favorite cocktail, and vanilla beans. I've got a 10-pack here. They are Madagascar vanilla beans, and they are grade A. This is the kind I like getting. You can really get whatever you want. You could get other kinds of vanilla beans. You could get less vanilla beans, depending on how they're sold. They are sourced ethically. Vanilla beans are hand-picked, if I remember correctly, so I did try to get some ethically grown vanilla beans. This is a 10-pack. Your vanilla beans, and I haven't taken them out of the pack yet, but I can feel that they are soft and pliable. You don't want dried out vanilla beans because if they're brittle and dried out, you're not gonna get the vanilla bean flavor that you want. They are old and you should get rid of them. So these are nice and pliable. They're vacuum sealed. So you do want fresh vanilla beans. This is a 2-cup jar, but 2 cups goes right up to the top. So I'm gonna probably go to where the neck starts because I want some room in there for everything to move around. So you want about 6 vanilla beans per cup of vodka. I've got 10 here, so that's probably gonna be, 1 3/4 cups or so. All right, so here's vanilla bean, and as you can see, it's nice and flexible. That's what you're looking for. Some recipes say this and some do not, but I'm going to split my vanilla beans in half. I'm just gonna cut through that top layer of the bean. It doesn't have to be sliced all the way through, but that's gonna allow those beans to come out when they want on their own. So it's gonna add a little bit, those specks that people like. And it's just gonna help, the flavor intensify faster. So of course your alcohol doesn't taste like vodka and it starts tasting like vanilla. So just take your sharp knife, start at one end and go all the way across. And if you cut through, it's okay, because I think this one I just did. And then I just split it a little bit. And then I don't know if we can get that close on camera, but all the beans are inside. Then you just take it, drop it into the jar. And as you can see, this vanilla bean is too long for the jar. So lots of times what I did with this one is I just cut it down a little bit because I want everything submerged. So I just cut part of the end off. So now obviously it fits in the jar, this piece fits in the jar, and I'm good to go. So let's do the rest of these and then we'll fill it with vodka. All right guys, as you can see, I've topped it almost up to this first rim, so I have a little bit of room. Next, you want to put your lid on. The last time I did it, I did put a little note to myself on the top with the date. And then you want to shake this once a week or so, every few days, once every couple weeks. The more shaking, the better. And what you'll notice is some of the beans in here are now floating around, and all of that color and flavor is going to come out of those beans, and the caviar is what they call it inside each bean, and it's going to make it look like this and taste like this. This tastes like vodka. This still tastes like alcohol, but not near like it did when I made it. The longer you can let this sit, the better. So if you make it now, it's gonna be ready for your Christmas baking. Probably even first part of December, you can start using it. The longer it sits here, the more it will develop. Of course, you can see the difference. And that's how easy it is. And look, I still have all that vodka. And that's because I bought a big bottle of it. So you could buy a small bottle if you're not a drinker. Go in there, buy the cheap stuff, make some, have it on hand. Super easy, more cost effective. Guys, that's all I have for today. I want to thank you so much for watching. Leave me any comments below on if you make your own, or leave me how many vanilla beans per cup of vodka you use, or do you use rum, or do you use bourbon? You can use all of those as well. Love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.